Good morning, and I hope everyone's having a good start to their Thursday so far. The weather's been really pleasant this morning. We're in the 70s now. It was in the mid-60s earlier, 71 here in Greenville. Still got that nagging low pressure just to our south. It's kind of just sitting over the Gulf Coast, bringing in heavy rain to Florida, Alabama, Georgia, even coastal Mississippi. And we'll see some of that moisture sneak up into the Delta a little bit later on, especially tomorrow. We'll see a better chance of rain. But taking a look at the radar, offshore showers pretty much the story this morning. Not a whole lot going on inland. And as we look in the Delta, southeast Arkansas and northeast Louisiana, 2 thumbs up. The weather is fine this morning. No rain to worry with just yet. And we'll actually stay pretty calm for the first half of the day. As for Greenville, we're looking at 71, dew points at 68 degrees, so not incredibly humid. Very tolerable today. Greenwood at 69 degrees, light winds out of the northeast, about 5 miles per hour. And across the region, we're looking at 66 in Kosciuszko, 73 in Vicksburg, 71 in Monticello, and 69 in Pine Bluff. So no matter where you're traveling out, it feels about the same this morning. Very comfortable. So tracking out the rest of your Thursday, we'll continue to see temperatures warm into the mid to upper 80s, below average yet again. Some showers begin to break out a little bit later on. Around 3 o'clock, and some of those are going to try to push into the Delta. You can kind of see those developing, but overall, many of us will stay dry today. Rain chance is relatively low, and it looks like the best chance is going to be along that I-55 corridor. Overnight, things kind of calm down, maybe a couple of pop-up showers. This model is starting to pick up on some rain overnight. Not really in thinking that's going to happen, but it could. We could see a couple of showers, but I'm thinking partly cloudy skies. By tomorrow, we're going to have more moisture to work with. You'll start to see those thunderstorms break out around lunchtime, continue through the evening hours, and we can see some locally heavy rainfall with some of these storms, maybe even some gusty winds. So if you don't see rain today, tomorrow might be your day. And as for today, like I mentioned, along the I-55 corridor, best chance of rain. The further west you go towards the Mississippi River into southeastern Arkansas, those rain chances start to go down. And over the next 6 days, it looks like a dry weekend shaping up, only a slight chance of a shower Saturday. And the next week, question marks around the entire week because we're tracking 2 tropical systems that could impact portions of the Gulf of Mexico. So the first one we're tracking is Tropical Depression 13. Developed last night. This is expected to kind of jog to the west, maybe becoming Laura, which will be our 13th named storm of the year by tomorrow morning. And there's strong high pressure to the north of this storm. I know you don't see it on this chart, but as we continue, that's going to kind of help the storm to continue on a westward track, maybe pushing it into the Gulf of Mexico. And eventually it will curve back up. It just depends where. It could be anywhere from Texas over to Florida. Again, there's just so much uncertainty with this storm right now. You can't really pick any particular model run because they're kind of all over the place. But one thing's for certain, we could be dealing with some impacts next week. We're also tracking another area of interest down into the Caribbean. This is actually potentially going to get into the Gulf of Mexico too. This could be tropical storm or depression Marco. This would be our 14th named storm of the year, and they could be going on at the same time, and this looks to push into the Gulf of Mexico as well. Pretty good chance maybe heading towards Texas, the Mexican coast. This has a 70% chance of development over the next 2 days, so really starting to get active out there, and we're barreling towards the peak of the season, which is September 10th. So we're going to continue to see this activity heating up. There's also another wave coming off of the African continent. So just a lot going on. So you're really going to have to pay attention to this forecast over the next week or so because there could be implications to our area as well. But as of now, no impacts expected, but we'll continue to keep you updated. As for today, 88 degrees, mostly sunny skies, a few spotty showers around this afternoon and evening. Tonight, partly cloudy, pleasant, lows of 67. Tomorrow, 87. Another below average day, scattered showers and thunderstorms possible. And as we continue through the weekend, warming slowly back to the 90s, low 90s next week. And then again, we'll have to watch the tropics very closely to see what they do.